Boxing Voice is here with the awesome and the amazing Anna Julaton, a badass in 2 different sports, MMA and in boxing. So Anna, I have to ask you about 2 fellow badasses in women's MMA, Chris Cyborg and Holly Holm. Who wins that fight?
I think 100% is going to be a tough fight. I mean, both women are amazing at their own style. I think the wild card here is Chris Cyborg. She's focusing a lot more on her boxing. She's working out with closer she is, getting the rounds in and stuff like that. The pace, again, for MMA and boxing is completely different. So for her to try to bring that into the cage and then fight someone who's, Holly Holm, who's super experienced in boxing, multiple world champions and everything, it's going to be an interesting strategy now and how it's going to be played out. I feel like a lot of people think Chris Cyborg is going to come right there and just run in on Holly Holm versus that runs into Holly's style. She's more of a counter fight. She's distant. She likes to be a little bit more longer, a little rangy, use lateral footwork. And so because of the boxing component that Chris Cyborg has been working on, I think it's going to flip the script a little bit on what she's going to do in the cage. But if Chris Cyborg just keeps coming forward for 25 minutes, and if she doesn't cut the cage and close the gap and knock out Holly Holm, I see Holly Holm actually winning that fight. So it all depends on what they bring in. But again, Chris Cyborg is a beast. All it takes is 1 punch for her to do 1 takedown, ground and pound. And so it's for me, it's an exciting matchup to see these 2 phenomenal athletes be at their highest peak. And we want to wish and we want to hope that they are able to do that and not get injured, right? Have a perfect camp, a phenomenal camp, so they can go and do what they want to do in the cage, and we want to see who's going to be the better decision maker.
Well, it sounds like you think it's going to be a really close fight. So who do you give the edge to? And I'm not trying to discredit Chris Cyborg or anything like that. I think she is phenomenal. She is a beast. It's just that when I saw him at one of the face-offs, Holly Holm just kind of had that look. She's just as big as Chris Cyborg. I mean, I'm talking about the height. She's not fighting at 135 anymore. She's filling out to 145, and Holly Holm's a big girl. And so, yeah. So Chris Cyborg is fighting someone. How to use it. Yeah, 100%. So Chris Cyborg is fighting someone who's gonna. She's not. I mean, if you want to talk about athleticism, it kind of evens out, in my opinion. It's the style matchup. It all depends on what these 2 veterans are going to put into the cage, because they're both very skilled. So it depends on what they want to, what their team is having to work on, what they feel like is going to be appropriate at the moment when they're facing off. But I just kind of like that factor with Holly Holm just being a little, just having that look, that eye of the tiger, and I want to see how Chris Cyborg deals with that. So yeah, it's anything can happen in MMA. It's 4-ounce gloves. And then the last one for you. Would you advise Cyborg to not fall in love too much with her boxing? Because I saw what happened to Ronda Rousey when she really fell in love with her boxing, and that hurt her against Holly Holm. What do you think about that?
I just think Chris Cyborg, she just needs to stay true to herself. She's going to know the answer. The only person who can really decide that is her. You know what I mean? It's like, what does her body feel really good at? And it's all about the mind and the body and the heart, all being working as a unit. So if something falls out of place, I'm sure, because of all of her massive experience over the years, she's able to figure that out. So.
Is there any news you could give us about yourself?
All I can say is stay tuned. 2018 is going to be a very exciting year, so check me out on my social media. Just plug in my name at ANAJULATON, Anna Julaton, and you'll see all the latest things. So yeah, thanks again, Sean.
I have a feeling you got something good for your fans coming up.
Yeah, well, I mean, for sure. We're definitely putting in a lot of work, a lot of road work, a lot of sparring, and yeah, we're ready to go.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.